Hi guys, Paul from PABrewNews. April's upon us. Just hanging out, just got a shower and all that. Ground control is a major tone. I got some ground control here. Major malfunction. And this is a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout from Ninkasi Brewing Company. This is their 10th anniversary ale, I do believe. It is some kind of anniversary anyway. 10% alcohol by volume. Perpetuate better living. Through beer, probably. And anyway, here's that. Cool artwork. Cool box. 20 bucks a bottle. Pretty pricey. Just as pricey as KBS this year. The Bombers, anyway. I don't know if that's it. Something stuck. Yeah, stuff stuck. Anyway, 10% alcohol by volume. 80 big old IBUs. The bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout. Imperial Stout brewed with Oregon hazels, hazelnuts, star anise, and cacao nibs at 10% alcohol by volume. Pretty crazy stuff. I think this might be some kind of a special anniversary release. I'm not quite sure on that one. So I know they have a blended beer where it's an Imperial Stout blended with a different, like an IPA and stuff blended together. Also, as a special release and like a vintage ale or anniversary ale. But, excuse us, let's see, 7 years after we started brewing in Oregon, we decided the sky was not the limit. One year, 2 rockets, and a countless lab hours later, we successfully launched a payload of brewer's yeast into outer space. With the help of our rocket scientists, after much awaited return to Earth, the mission of creating space beer is now complete. So their ground control, full-bodied, boldly combines local and out-of-this-world ingredients. Rich, complex Imperial Stout, hazelnuts, star anise, and cacao nibs, fermented with ale yeast. Survived the trip back into space. This second edition brew has been aged in Old Forester bourbon barrels for 4 months. I have Old Forester at the house. So that's pretty cool. And it tells you what it's fucking aged in. How awesome is that? That is something that's rare these days. I don't have a bottle opener because I'm at my parents' house. So I just dropped a load of KBS down in the cellar there. So look at this. I found this. You know what? I think we can make it work. You know what? It cooks your food, grills your things, and opens your beer. Get the vapors. Okay, here we go. Picked this one up when I was in Paulsville, Washington, over at the Marina Market. Sorry, this is not an ideal location. I'm charging the phone. And I just, you know what? Screw it. There's a live chat going on with the guys, the English boys. I figure I'll crack it open, order some Chinese food, do some laundry, hang out, shoot the shit with you guys. Oh, that's really nice. Really bright and peppery and beautiful. Spicy caramel. Pepperiness. It's a hell of a head on the... Oof, look at that head. Pretty crazy. Yeah, but there's definitely tons of that little hint of dark fruit coming out down too. Mixing with that big peppery bourbon. Only one nostril, but it's working, so cheers. It's a bit thin. It is. Come on. Boy, strong bourbon. Strong bourbon is definitely hitting me right now. Let me go back in. I believe Old Forester is a pretty high intensified bourbon. I have a bottle of it at the house, but I can't remember exactly what proof it is. But you're getting, with this one, you're getting a lot of drying tannic notes from the char, from the oak, from the barrel, from the roast, even from the bourbon. It's kind of drying the palate out in the back a little bit. You're getting a nuttiness. I'm assuming that's kind of the hazelnut kind of shining through a little bit with that, and a little bit of the dark fruits from, or not dark fruits, but some of that nuttiness from the grains as well. The more I drink it, the more I get acclimated to the 10%, that bourbon kick. You get a little bit of smooth milk chocolate in there. I want to say some of that hazelnut is giving that soft, funky, playful hint of sweetness mixing in with that milk chocolate a bit too. Kind of reminds me of the Rittersport or Rittersport hazelnut milk chocolate candy bars. A little bit of that in there. But that bourbon is still pretty prevalent. Peppery, bright bourbon, caramels. It's a bit thin though overall. It's in that high side of a medium, kind of a kicking around body, tapering and playing with the balls, as I say, of the low end of a full body. Ooh. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not. You're going to get a soft vanilla. You're getting some vanilla. You're getting a little bit of that star anise black licorice note coming out way in the bottom underneath, kind of poking its head up now and again. You're getting that. So it's not lost. It's an ingredient that isn't overshown by anything else. So it's in there. And the more that ages, the more I think some of those dark fruits and some of that star anise and stuff will come to the forefront a little bit. So that'll be nice. Anyway, it's pretty good. Overall, bourbon barrel aged ale wise, you're getting playful notes of everything that's basically in it. The only thing is the body and the flavor is a little bit muted. Excuse me, carbonation. Yeah, so for what it is, I'm going to throw this around a solid 9. And it's going to get better with age. It's going to get kicked up. It's going to get more playful. It's going to get more, you know what I mean, savory. So 9 out of 10 for Ninkasi's. If I can't say Ninkasi's name correctly, I apologize. But this has been Paul from PABrewNews with the ground control. This is definitely not a, you know, a malfunction at all. There's no blowing up a teacher in space. I mean, we're good. Everybody's coming home from this mission. You know what I mean? I guess you should say at some point in time in Houston we have a problem. I can say them all. We got all of them. We got lots of them now. So unfortunately we have a lot of whoopsies functions in the space industry. But other than that, hey, what the hell? This is a good beer. This is Paul from PABrewNews. I'd love to brew this beer. It's good beer. Cheers. Bye bye. I said 9 out of 10? Yeah, I did. I'm just so fucked up.